I welcome you all to this video, and today in this video we are going to discuss about the NOT operator, IN operator and between operator. So first of all, let's talk about the NOT operator. So as of now, on the left hand side you can see that we have this table, that is DBO employee records, and we will be using this table to understand about the NOT operator first of all. So first of all, as of now you can see that at the top master DB is selected, but we have to work in the database named employee details. So I will click here in the query window, and then I will click here on the drop down, and from here I will select employee details. So we have selected this database employee details. Now we will run a simple select statement to see the data that we are going to use for our analysis. So I will write select star from dbo.employee records, and I will select this statement written in line number 4 and will execute it. Or maybe you can press Ctrl E. So this will be executed. So this is the data that we have. Let's say the very first condition given to you is that you need to show only that data where the first name is not equal to John. So we can write, in line number 6 I'm writing, we can write select star from dbo.employee records, where you can write this statement in one line only, but you can write it in multiple lines as well, like I'm writing. So select star from dbo.employee records, where first name, because we do not want the first name to be John, so we will have to write where not first name is equal to, inside the single quotes, we can write John. So we can copy the name from here, right click, copy it and paste it here. Now if I will execute the statement written in line number 6 and 7, this will show you only those records where the first name is not equal to John. If I will again execute the select statement written in line 4 to see the data that we have. So now let's say there is one more condition that is given to you, and that condition is that the first name should not be John and the salary should not be equal to 60,000. So we can use one more condition in the select statement written in line number 6 and 7, and we can use an OR operator for that purpose. So we can write and, so select star from dbo.employee records, where first name, not first name, should be equal to John, and not salary is equal to 60,000. So when both these conditions will be met, that the salary should not be 60,000 and first name should not be John, so this condition will be executed, and then the records will be filtered accordingly. So let's select the statement written in line 6 and 7 and let's execute it. So you can see that both these conditions were applied and we got the output, as you can see on the screen as of now. Let's say there is a condition wherein we want to say, now again let's execute the statement written in line 4 to see the data that we have. And now let's say there is a condition where we want to show that data where the last name is not Miller. So we can write select star from dbo.employee records, where not last name is equal to Miller. If I will execute this statement written in line 9 and 10, so it will show all those records where the last name is not equal to Miller, right? Now let's say, let's execute the statement written in line 4 again to see the data. And now let's say there is one more condition that is given to you, and it is said that either last name should not be Miller or department should not be HR. So after writing this condition in the where clause, that is where not last name is equal to Miller, we can write or department, not department equal to, in the single quotes, HR. Now if we will execute the statement written in line number 9 and 10, you will see that only those records are being represented where either last name is not equal to Miller or department is not equal to HR, right? So even if whenever we are using the OR operator, even if at least one of the conditions is true, so that data will be shown to you in the output, right? So that is the point. And we should we can use NOT operator with AND and OR operator in this way. Now let's take an example to understand about the between operator. So again, first of all, let's execute the simple select statement. So we can write select star from dbo.employee records, shift up arrow key, control E. So you can see that this is the data that we have. Let's say there is a requirement that is given to you, and you have to show only those records where the salary is greater than equal to 75,000 and it is less than equal to 85,000. So for that purpose, we can use between operator. And how we can achieve that? So we will write select star from dbo.employee records where salary between the salary between 75,000 and 85,000, inclusive both. So if I will execute the statement written in line 14 and 15, then you will see that only that data is being shown where salary is greater than equal to 75,000 and it is less than equal to 85,000. We can write this select statement, which is highlighted in blue as of now on the screen, in one more way. So we can write, you can see that I'm writing in line number 17. So we can write select star from dbo.employee records where salary is greater than equal to 75,000 and salary is less than equal to 85,000. If I will execute the statement written in line 17 and 18, you will see that we get the same output. And in fact, if I will select the statement written from line 14 to 18, you will see that both the statements will give us the same output. So we can write the statement written in line 14 and 15 in the same way as in another way, like it is written in line 17 and 18. Now, let's say as of now, we have represented those cases where salary is between 75,000 and 85,000. Let's say we want to represent those records where salary is not between 75,000 and 85,000. So for that purpose, I'm writing this statement in line number 20. And we will write select star from dbo dot, we have written from twice, it will throw an error. Let's remove it. All right. So from dbo dot employee records where salary not between 75,000 and 85,000. If I will execute the statement written in line 20 and 21, you will see that it shows all those cases where salary is not between 75,000 and 85,000. Alternatively, we can also write in another way, and I will copy the statement first of all written in line 20 and 21. Let's come to line 23 and paste it here. And instead of writing this NOT operator just before between, we can write it before salary column as well. So we can write NOT salary between 75,000 and 85,000. If I'll execute this statement, which is highlighted in blue as of now on the screen, you will see that it's going to generate the same output as that of the statement written in line 20 and 21. So let's execute the select statements written from line 20 to 24. And let's see what is the output. So the output is exactly the same, right? And you can see that both of them are giving us those records where the salary is equal to 60,000, because these were the only records where salary was not in the range 75,000 and 85,000, right? So in that way, we can use the between operator and NOT operator. Now let's talk about the in operator. Fine. So I will again execute the simple select statement to see the data that we have. So we can write select star from dbo dot employee records, if I will execute the statement written in line 26, it will show us the data that we have, and we are using this data for our analysis. Now let's say we want to find only those records where the department is either HR or IT. We do not want to see the data for finance. So how we can achieve that? We have already discussed about these examples when we were discussing about the OR operator. So the one way is to write it using the OR operator. So let's discuss that case first of all. So we can write select star from DBO employee records where department is equal to HR, and we can write or department is equal to IT. We can first of all write in this way. If I will execute the statement written in line 26 and 27, you will see that it shows the data only and only for HR, either HR or IT department, right? But we can write this using in operator as well. And in that case, it will not be required to write the name of the department column twice. So how we can write that? So I'm writing it in line number 29. So I will write select star from dbo.employee records where department, and we can use in operator. So we can write department in, and then inside the brackets, we can specify in the single quotes, we want two departments. So HR, and then we can mention IT, like I have written in line 29 and 30. Now let's select the statement written in line 29 and 30 and let's execute it. So you will see that it shows the data for all those cases where the department is either HR or IT. And if I will run these two statements together, which are written in line 26, 27 and 29, 30, so you will see that the output for both of them is exactly the same, right? It's not going to change. Now let's say there is one more requirement that is given to you, and as a part of that requirement, you are told that the department should be any department, but it should neither be HR nor be IT, right? So apart from HR and IT, you need to show the data for all of the departments. So we can use in operator and not operator together. So how we can do that? We can write select star from dbo.employee records where department not in inside the brackets in the single quotes HR and IT. So you can write this statement in this way as I've written in line 32 and 33. So select star from DBO employee records where department not in HR and IT. Execute. So you will see that all those records are represented with the department is neither HR nor IT. So we have data available in the output. That's why only and only for finance department, right? So we can use not operator along with in operator. There is one more thing that you should notice, that if I'll talk about the statement written in line 29 and 30, so we have used small case letters for writing the different keywords that we use, for writing the different table names, different column names. But you will see that in line 32 and 33, we have used capital letters. So in SQL Server, basically using these keywords, table names, column names, these are basically case insensitive. So you can either use uppercase letters or lowercase letters. SQL Server will always give the correct output in that case. And here case doesn't matter, right? While writing the names of the tables, writing the names of the schema of the columns, or using different keywords like you are using select, from, where clause, your in operator, not operator, between operator. So it doesn't impact in that case, right? So that was yet another point that we had to discuss. I hope this video was helpful and you got an idea of the in operator, between operator and not operator as well. We'll meet in the next session. We'll discuss about other important SQL Server concepts and we'll discuss about more questions. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.